Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, Ibrahim. Today is January 20th, 2025. You know, January 20, 2025. Tomorrow, January 21, Donald Trump, they take over office. Sierra Leoneans, them, the reason why I decided to do this audio today, you know, um, it's because La talks more about its transition of power, how civilized democracies across the world, even across Africa, we don't see how some countries don't behave very civilizedly, But before I even go into the message, I always they miss this point, and I want to take this opportunity for thank the Slam team. Dr. Vinod Fuller. When we see recently the strides that they are making, when they go to the United Kingdom. Well, most of them did at the United Kingdom, anyways. But then go meet Neil Coyle, when I a member of Parliament, where they represent the constituency. Then go meet him and discuss Sierra Leone. And of course, that Neil Coyle guy is a guy we very active in the Sierra Leone community when it comes to our politics. He's a little bit more active than even some of the blacks that we feel say will stand alongside us. Because a lot of those black people they don't lose their identity anyway. So but Neil Coyle, for some reason, is always always engaged, with an engage and Sierra Leone activities. And we don't even show up and protest and where give speeches. So I would thank Slam, for everything that they've been doing. Again, these guys, the power of the pen is very powerful. We cannot underestimate them. Some of them not they're not social media. Not everybody able for take phone like I take and so for able for record and do a message. We like people in the way that right able for right. They're right, you're right. We appreciate that, even though we might appreciate if we hear them voices, So thanks to Slam for everything they've been doing, and we appreciate them. And we keep doing what we do until we win, because what we are doing, we need to do them because of greed or selfishness. We need to do them because we know it's the right thing to do. You see, when you get a level of exposure, especially when a good exposure, where some of we don't come out in Africa. We thank God if not for like America and the fact that we get the opportunity for step outside of Sierra Leone. We don't focus see how things are done now, systems and institutions, how they are built and how you carry yourself. You see, because I don't blame a lot of our brothers and sisters. The only reason why I go blame them is when we they tell them, what to they tell them, based off of the experiences who don't get to don't learn, they don't listen to we. Now the only time that we blame them. But a lot of times, we not say we wave inside Africa, step out and can't leave. I didn't say they want to buy ticket and come back to America and then take picture and go bluff and company in a free tongue. Hey, I go America. No, no, no. I'm talking about when you live in the system or Europe or England or any part. When you live within the system, you work, especially you work within government agencies, then you understand how systems work, protocols, not even government agencies, but private sector as well and everything else. Public sector institutions when you walk, you see structure. You see how life is supposed to be lived. You for take that with you. Not only take them, but make sure say you for go back and apply them so you come out because they say rich one teach one. Now we get a responsibility, a moral responsibility for come or don't come at this part of the world for share our experiences with our people. Like I mean, there's multiple areas because I'm multifaceted in a way. I'm a military background, healthcare background, business background, finance background all kinds, So something today, I don't know, but it helps me in everything I do. Where to carry myself, even like in me job now that I do, all my background, me sales, me business skills and all that stuff. Then it help me how they relate with people. When I meet people, somebody else have for sale. You go meet somebody that don't want you knocking door. You say, hey, I want to let you know about this product and this and that, and that stuff. And when you don't do that kind of activity, it's easy for you to meet people and able to create conversations and talk and face people and speak up about things. It's just because some of we how they talk video, they don't go did it, phone no go did it. So we know to the boy there we can get small civilization and you snap and take video. But so the room the other day, they get phone this and we go snap with people and we they with them button them. So anyways, but this is what we don't come learn over the years and want for impart them and pass them to a brother and sister them. And I'm very appreciative of the boldness of Sierra Leoneans, the way Sierra Leone people don't wake up, and the level of awareness. We continue for stand with democracy. We continue for stand with Dr. Samura Kamara. When all you read the video we do, then this day where we hear where it talks God in terms of rich. Salon people, what would learn from Dr. Samura Kamara? It is brilliance, it is resilient, it is comportment, it's intelligence, it's instinct, it's compassion, it's love. Dr. Samara Kamara embody all the good attributes of waiting human being for be. You see, democracy not for be fet, not for be kill. Democracy should be smooth. And that is why I say again that I can't talk about Donald Trump, this inauguration, where he can be president of America tomorrow. Because when you look at civilized democracies, even in America now, Donald Trump can make them be a little bit violent because they appeal to the fears of people, and continue for go on propaganda and these false theories, them for where they make people and feel like for say, oh, then they can't take over the America, where be say and even like they tell Donald Trump the campaign where they do that the first debate where he say the people will come more Haiti. He said the people will come more Haiti with the American Diana, Ohio, Springfield, one town they call it Springfield, Ohio, that the state. He said the people that eat the neighbor and dog them and then cat them. You know, just those kinds of things where they make white people they say, oh, them black people they are in danger. So those kinds of propaganda message them, then false theories them where they put up there, where they make the people them they become very disenfranchised in a way. These white people become scared. They believe that here you can't lie no more any kind of lie. We lie. They believe in so Donald Trump make with democracy in America now. It's kind of tough, but because the systems has been built, for over 235 years of active democracy, where the founders them of America, for over 30 years, we Alfred Peter constantly discussed this, where they then govern America, so they set, the pace, what they wanted, the agenda was set. We make America in democracy for thrive, successively, because one after the other, they implement the same style and pattern. Everybody know what they want to achieve at the end of the day. So that kind of a system, it help America like it today, which is what Paul Kagame did in Rwanda. For make sure, see, when he left, because I don't get a date for say 2030 or so. I might be wrong now. Yeah, 2030 or 2033. But anyways, Paul Kagame decided to go left with that time they reach. But he want to set up Rwanda, so Rwanda could be a success story, like I don't be a success story. So, so America and founders they lead they lead the trail for the American Democracy Day. So they like it today, we don't see him. So Dr. Samura Kamara, it tell we say politics to buy fat, and enough will be fat. Sierra Leone will get to the point where it will be a civilized activity. And I guarantee you, by God in power, one day we hold the reins of power. When we say no violence, we mean no violence. Because if anybody you're caught violating the rights of others in an election, you should be dealt with, at the highest punishment. I'm a strict believer and a very disciplined person when it comes to those things. Democracy and politics should not be violence. No, we should be civilized. You go cast your vote quietly. If the other person gets a view, if you have to listen to him, listen to him. You don't listen to him, don't listen to him. Go about your business. But you have to target this person. You want to kill this person. What's kind of foolishness that one day? When we're going to Africa, Sierra Leone by God in power, when Dr. Samara Kamara take over in presidency, which is going to be soon, become the president of the nation. So God of this day will make sure the institutions them, they are named institutions for a reason, for stand the test of time. And nobody not go out against the will of the people of that country. Sierra Leoneans, I want to take this opportunity here again, like I say, for I just appeal to everybody. Yes, I need to do messages every day. I mean, see, I don't, no. Like I said the other day, we have to make sure, see, as a teacher, come, you put out your message. Over 5-6 years almost coming, constantly, we are giving you the information. We're giving you the information. We're feeding you the information. At some point, we have to relax back, do an exam, and watch and see how they do. Well, we are observing and watching. I am impressed because I see how they carry themselves. We see communities, them Krube, we see them Makeni, Maboroka, all over the country, people in Abu Kenema. Then they hold their meetings, then they talk and say, we stand with electoral justice. We stand with Dr. Samura Kamara. There is no way we tolerate for we get an election, the results not available. If we vote low, vote count. Because we know so now we are the people of this country, that we get the power. We know so now we get government legitimacy. We know so now we get government authority. Therefore, we stand by Dr. Samura Kamara. The man will sit on cell. 930 the 90 map with we so. 90 defend democracy, they protect democracy. So the one they will not sell. By the way, Ayarisi Minkailu, Momo Mansari, they go South Africa for healthcare. I receive Pansane for left for Germany instead for healthcare. I don't know. Now check them for me. So these are the things we learn and no more. Then why and some of them but they already be in them or entity they already be in them because that's how they consider them. Anybody already be in them and about entity them, they're not so serious human beings because serious human beings will be civilized enough to understand that an election that is rigged will for allow for tolerate them because we now for breed that kind of example for generations here unborn. We people already follow them one they did that executive they make they talk to Alfred Peter Conte again they make this appeal. Dear, now you the people of Sierra Leone after Dr. Samura Kamara. So steady, stay standby. I want comport yourself because if you misbehave, we come after you back. But you now the people with the Sierra Leoneans are looking up to you. When also with Dr. Samura Kamara taking presidency, doing 2 terms continuously. After that, you'll be a good potential for take the presidency of that country. So stand by and watch because you don't sow the scars. I know they trust nobody again. And I know they recommend you right away because people at the moment you don't hail them, they turn for disappoint you. But I'm just telling you how I feel about things. Because I know say ultimately at the end of the day, I get for sell myself. There is nothing wrong. I know say I'm gonna Sierra Leone today, I contest for elections today. I beat any candidate flat apart from Dr. Samura Kamara. Now the only person we go for contest and beat me in any election inside Sierra Leone right now. I cannot even contest against herself. I know when God is divine. I know when God bless somebody. I know when God put in shining light for somebody. When God don't decide, say this person I ain't get the moment to God on the left and I get the moment. If you challenge and God they challenge you, and we God challenge you, they lost. So Dr. Samura Kamara, we know say he's that person. He's a brilliant soul. Dr. Samura Kamara don't define democracy for we. This is not way people can come across the world for can do and can talk to them and do research and find out how he salvage democracy. We the hope say this not for the happen in other country them, but Salon could be that example where in TIF election the president we sit on the way illegal and he ministers them and he supporters them and the opposition, the segment of the opposition, we feel say they go TIF that election. Dr. Samura Kamara not allow them a standing ground until to this day is defending us, is defending democracy. We stand with him. And he's going to be our president. And we'll go work with him. We'll go fix that country. We'll talk about we healthcare, like I say again, we'll talk about we military. Those 2 areas I very, very care. I care about those 2 areas. Because with military, we have to, even, we have to streamline our military for our military get respect. And we're going to do everything we could. When somebody they see and they say, oh, this person is military. Ah, man. All the benefits that they should have as military people, then they get them, they give them police, all of these nurses, doctors, them. Everybody will get respect in the society. You see, this part of the world, people they look for gentry. Not to gentry, they want gentry. People just want for no say they are taken care of. Not to all man want for big gentry like Elon Musk. People just want for no say, well, I work all my years, I will get my pension what I supposed to get. Nothing a good one. They no say if I sick, I don't carry age, I go get hospital for go. They go take care of me. That is all people need. That reassurance and confidence. We didn't get time. The quick cash box can talk about confidence and all of that. That is what people just need in a society. When everybody knows, say, if I sick, I go hospital. Everybody knows, say, if I pay for me light, I get me light. If I pay for water, I get water. Everybody just knows, say, they are reassured. And you say, okay, if I don't get motorcar, I forget transport for go, so I want for go. Very reasonable enough. I look at documentary in Morocco, then they show Morocco. Morocco is very advanced now Africa, but we don't even know that. But you go see Africans and begin flock go they just know. Morocco and transportation system, then city them, Casablanca, all the side and Rabat. Clean, advanced cities. If you see them. But where we Sierra Leone, what's how we day? We continue like today's proliferated with drugs. We have everything it takes for fine past all of these other countries. Morocco will not get diamond, gold, bauxite, rutile, I don't know, all the mineral resources we'll get. They get it, but they don't get what to get as a nation in Sierra Leone. No Sierra Leone, and I talk back, no Sierra Leone enough for they will not get at least $100,000 in bank accounts. But look what they got to do with brother and sister them. Reduce it to drugs hub. They don't become a drug hub in the world. So again, every side with Sierra Leone, they get for watch them. You get for Satuna. And therefore, as long as you carry a Sierra Leone passport, no respect, no day across Africa. We want to be very careful because they're going to begin. I'm not going to be surprised when we see a video just to then catch some Sierra Leone and some country then kill them, burn them alive. I would not be shocked or surprised to see it because the country that they Mali, they play with. People they don't get joke. Guinea, even it's Guinea, don't get joke. The only reason we make Sierra Leoneans like Guinea not attack them now because of the kind of a bilateral relation we'll get now between Sierra Leone and Guinea. So Guinea man, they understand and they say getting Guinea brother in Naya. So then go afraid for say but if that was not the case, the internet and they catch Sierra Leone and people and treat them, bond them and kill them. I'm telling you guys this year. For nothing. Innocent people are waiting to tell you go about their business and then go kill all them, kill them. But people that come to them Mali, them Burkina Faso, if they catch Sierra Leone and they end then go, if they get a country and begin thinking, they will kill with brother and sister for nothing. They say, oh, then Sierra Leone, these drug people. That kill them, go kill them. Then guy, they cause all this kind of a bad reputation for we country. And he said it's have to go around the world, you get Salon passport, then they look you double eye. That now, if we almost countries have Sierra Leone passport for pass. But when you get a passport, then they look at you and say, oh, yeah, shoot, then country, a lot of massive, there are dog people, they don't come on. I make a put on a Twitter, say, Sierra Leonean people are victims. Until they push the drugs, and the government official from 2018, they're already inside it. All the illegal people. Sierra Leoneans are reminded again, say the parliament is illegal. So when people they call on parliament for take action, I don't know. When I continue to understand, say, goal number one, when Dr. Samura Kamara come and take over, and I appeal to Dr. Samura Kamara, and do in Senegal recently, Senegal dissolved the parliament and conducted fresh parliamentary elections. When he comes as the president, we are going to do this for justice sake, for democracy's sake, Dr. Samura. You have to do this. Dissolve the parliament immediately. And we're going to constituency-based elections to pick the members of parliament. Free and fair elections. It should be done if we are for restore confidence. Because I know Sierra Leoneans, them, when you take over power, office, just know you become the president, people they forget about everything else. They just want to carry on a status quo because Sierra Leoneans are the easiest people for please. They say, oh, Dr. Samura Kamara don't win. So we don't win, so yeah, we're waiting, they'll go ahead. They will just forget about everything else. No, we're not going to tolerate that day. We have to fix our institutions to bring back confidence. All of these guys in parliament now represent the people. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, we get for make sure we get the free and fair elections. As stipulated in section 38, we make them very clear. We get for go back to constituency-based elections. We not use section 38A, we not be a provision number because of 1996 when the rebel we don't take over the country. We sort of use the proportional-based system. You see how the judiciary interfere for destroy with democracy. The judiciary then get for go through the judiciary for go make a decision where be say thing like a dandy. We don't even consider going into proportional representation system for waiting. And the election was not free and fair. And all of these guys there, we see how political parties then play games, even within the APC. Dr. Samura Kamara, we have to make sure say members of parliament that are people within the community for pick them. So yeah, when you take over the presidency very soon, that is task number one. And they put this out there. Most of the other things I would not discuss publicly. But these are they put on all people and prepare themselves and know say, yes, this is the right thing for you to do, Dr. Samura Kamara. We have to render the parliament useless, dissolve parliament immediately. We have every reason to in the world would understand because we know say the parliament, the elections itself was rigged as it was, and the members of parliament did not get the mandate of the people because the people don't even appreciate the proportional based system, and it affects parliaments must affect the presidency because it don't really affect the presidency in a way. Now, parliament affect, and parliament is the supreme legislative authority. Now, the body will represent the people, and all of these guys, when they inside parliament, no, they represent the people, because we know say they don't get the will of the people, and a political party decide who to go to parliament. So, therefore, it is the right thing to do, Dr. Samura Kamara. We dissolve the parliament immediately, conduct fresh elections, constituency-based elections. The European partners and international partners, they're ready to support initiatives like this. Now, get people within the parliament where they are represented by the people. That the people go put the name. But you know, Sierra Leoneans, before I even talk about the transition of power now, one more thing. I know a lot of people want to hear my voice every day. Ibrahim. It is deliberate. I know. I don't stagger my messaging because there's no point in me constantly barraging you guys. That's how I see it. You know, I'm a professional in the sense that I can cite an instance of how they operate and how as a professional you get for operate. You don't want for the barrage people or constantly just the hammer people over the same thing, especially as a leader. You have to be very cautious. You go to the call, for example, you can get a verbal one-in-one. We just discuss, hey, this thing that you did, one of my staff, hey, just want to make sure, we're on the same page. It shouldn't be done this way. We talk about, right? Now the awareness is there. The second time where it happen, now we go for document, right? Eh, we don't talk about this, but not be documented, but it was a verbal conversation, but now we have to document because it looks like it's a continued pattern. The same thing that they continue for happen. So we go document and say at least they go like file, say we don't talk about this, right? If it happened the third time, again, escalation, another documentation. Hey, we've verbally spoke about this. I don't talk to you about this. The second term, we document them. It's in writing. It looks like this continue for happen again, and we have to document this again because the fourth term where they happen now termination, Andy. So of course, if it is not documented, I'm not going for terminate that person from a job because in a document, whose proof I get for sure say this person only violates this particular law, and what effort I make for help this person because again, it is not vindictive. It is a process. Not to say I want to take one match by the person, right? I just get for make sure see we get the understanding. I help the person. Some people need help. So take a day they do certain things unconsciously. So you have to help them. Not to say that for take advantage by them. So it's the same principle that they apply to our Sierra Leoneans. Them we go for take with them over the years. We don't document. We document. We don't talk. Document. There's YouTube. There's Facebook. There's everything. All the information that you need, right? So it is the same principle that applies. And at the same time, too, I had a situation because I can left for do interagency, job them. Because one thing we, for people that we don't tenure within the U.S. government system, and could tell you, see, there's a lot of bureaucracy, so thinking they, because you get certain people that would also take, some don't take 30, 40 years working for the government, they don't become very, I don't want to say lackadaisical, but they don't know nothing else because they've been in the same place for so long. So they don't get the vision and the view where you get from somebody who come from the outside looking in. You just see the gaps and the lapses them we then get within organizations then very easily, or within the systems then processes them very easily, as opposed to them where they inside for so long. It happen all the time. Someone will tell you, yeah, I've been in there for long. What you want can tell me? No. You have to be open for learn for no say somebody where they come from outside they see better, I get a better perspective than you were on the inside the whole time because a lot of times people don't want change, so when you come in you get to see that change. And so it's the same principle I'm applying to Sierra Leoneans where they're applying at the government sector. When I come, I able to see from the outside looking in and know side the lapses that they're within processes. I can try for come and fix. So in my capacity as a chief, I get that moral responsibility for help the government, for streamline process system, for help the people who they help with citizens them, for make life a little bit more easy where we could. So, without me going deep into that, but I liaise with these other sections and other departments them for make sure see we able for coordinate with activities for let be streamlined and let be easy so the people able for receive those services them able for receive the services them very easily. That is what I do in my professional sense, right? Because again, remember it's in the healthcare as a whole within the United States of America. So it is not about me, it's about the people. So it's the same principle that they apply to Sierra Leoneans them. So I had a situation where I meet with one of the head of one of the other section them at the agency. I tell them about my experiences and what I think they will do about a particular system for make them very easy for we people and for user. You know, I do I want him. I paid a visit, courtesy visit. Take my government vehicle, drive over there, met with him, tell him say I'm coming. We set an appointment. We talked about it. All right. Okay, the same thing continue for happen at the agency. Some staff they know they follow within the we supposed for do and within them for say to people them. Um, I put them now in a form of memorandum, about 3-4 pages, going back to everything we talked about and the processes which we need for do, the recommendations that I made, and all of that stuff, right? So that it's documented because I don't continue for the go tell that person what for do. That's not what I want to do. I need to tell you what you for do. But I give you information for help you for make a serious decision for assist with people and make their life easy. It is the same way that's Sierra Leone politics. So just like I go meet that guy, for go talk to him and tell him what I think say is the now we don't do over the years. Myself, Cashbox Recruiter, People's Power, like Sister Lioness, what we run at them, Patriotic Citizen, the Mr. Salon, APC Maleka, all the good people, Britannica, APC Encyclopedia, all these great people, right? That are doing what they're doing on social media. If I'm not calling them, forgive me, please. I'm trying to flow now, yeah. But the thing is, that's what we've been doing. We don't talk. Not all time you talk more. Enough like say you want control people. But when you are civilized and you're intelligent, you're able to decipher and know. That is the difference, right? And also, okay, don't reach a point where trail back a little bit, allow people and for be themselves. Let you see if what you don't teach them and impart into them, then they apply now. How do they apply for themselves? That is how you do things. You want to allow people for be themselves. You don't want to hover over people. Me as a boss man, I don't want for just to deal with people who they do their work. I want for tell them what's in their work for look like, give them PD, whether them position description, and then guide them as we go, and then left them at some point. Wait for them for come for can ask you back. Hey, I don't understand this part. Can you explain this part for me? That is the role that we play. Because then like today in Sierra Leone, we determine salon politics. Now we talk to people, people listen, not to by force, not to by power, not to by magigi. Now because the people don't trust we over the years for understand, say, whose side we stand, we're standing on the right side. We know they parties at politics, we know they tribal politics. Then believe say now, section 13B of the Constitution of Sierra Leone says that every citizen shall cultivate a sense of nationalism and patriotism so that your loyalty should lie to the state and not to any other loyalties, not to politician, not to you tribe or you section, you no. They don't know that we stand for. So they like it inside Sierra Leone. Now we determine say if I say this person now will support for president, Ibrahim don't take his own here. If Cashbox here, any other person, my brother them out there, we live worldly on the same side of the fence. If Ibrahim say they don't say Ibrahim in judgment or Cashbox in judgment or People's Power judgment, Malika judgment, which I mean they're all in line with us basically. All I'm saying is without me being braggadocious, or being too full of myself, which I don't want to do because that's the last thing I would ever do, is to say that people like myself, now we call the shots in Sierra Leone when it comes to the Sierra Leonean politics, because people don't put confidence and trust in we over the years. And now they know, say, what will tell you, say, that leader, guess where? Yeah, like, you know, go be them. The Salon people, and they believe we, then trust we, they get confidence in we. Now I make what say that Dr. Samura Kamara with the team at BN. They all see where we and Dr. Samara Kamara, we get to turbulence, we go up and down, no, so people and see, we understand. But we'll go to a World Cup back, we can meet up back at the same junction there. That is when you're consistent. People is see them, people they watch, and salon people, they don't see them. Now I make if you were say EJP party, they say Ibrahim can register your party. I say no, because of Dr. Samara Kamara, Lord wait, Lord watch what's in the happen. Because Dr. Samara Kamara don't stand with we, I don't want to divide the message. So there with them. But if they why yeah. Astafula, we will not see Dr. Samara Kamara don't win this fight. Like God in power, they go reinstate as the president very soon. Because that is the will of democracy. We reach that side. But at the end of the day, we know now say, now we get what he take, now we they call the shot now Sierra Leone, where I talk. The lines. I mean, when we talk, the people they listen to we, then they take and they argue we again. Then they can draw, hey, what's he talking about? And then no. Sierra Leoneans now they come again that it don't pass the. At least we get 90% of the population who they listen to we. But they say na Ibrahim don't say so. They say na Cashbox say so. Comrade say so. People's Power say so. The Sister Lioness say so. They not say, especially when it comes to my own side. Then they're willing to follow me along the way. They're willing to follow we along the way. And we appreciate that. We're not taken lightly. These are people who value. I want to thank you all. I want to thank you all. We'll talk, when they listen we because when I know say we not come now up and play like here and swear. We come now because we care about the lives of Sierra Leoneans. Now we could call the shot. And moving forward in Sierra Leone, we did determine whether to be president in a free and fair society where I talk. If I go to this and I made a contest for president, I need a different thing. Now, again, apart from Dr. Samara Kamara, I should wash the system completely. Before I said that, anybody will say that this person out for make president, this person out for give power, and I justify to us to why. So go ahead and say because now if you not deal with we, you are against us. And Salon for improve them, we don't see country in the advance. How for deal with people suffer no more. You see the killings where they happen. I see that soldier will go kill you and say, my brother, let them go do DNA because brother they take guns no more. I know kind of matter they for they take guns so you go shoot your brother one eye head, one eye in chest, one eye in foot. Your brother go do it the way heart, but I don't think so go reach that point. But it happen, but let them go do DNA. I don't think so, my brother. But again, my brother, these things are happening across the country. The country just danger. We see them kill that journalist. I don't know much about that story. I don't even go inside the journalist, a whole association. But when I see them raise hell, how do they go raise hell? Then kill journalists like how they kill and so shamefully and disgracefully. The country quiet. You know they hear that talk themselves. Israel is a disgrace. So Dr. Samura Kamara get a lot of work for do. And somebody where I know as forgiving as he is, I'm concerned. But we'll see how they go. But we got for really put our foot down for straightening up that country there. But Sierra Leoneans them, I want for thank you. I want to say I don't avoid you now. No. I get for allow you for breathe. And plus there's other messages them. But we know how we stand. And we stand with the electoral justice. Dr. Samura Kamara should be reinstated. The results therefore pull up. It be we president. Now you win the elections. Not too few people decide for we order for we president. A lie. They don't take me like say we big fool or we foolish people. So you see, man, and they move on now and they go for 2028. Then they go contest for elections and all. Then they contest for flag bearer now for 2028. Then they talk about the elections where we lost. When the thief now we are, then thief for stuff like we not lost up. Then thief that we are. Walmart agrees so we win the elections instead of them talk about that election winning day. And see then they move on. They don't care again. This why don't pass. It don't pass. Ebo democracy. We not agree. We not agree. So some people them. Now look what it happened in America now. Transition of power. Donald Trump, when I feel so glad when Donald Trump win the elections, but if we're not glad, but the white people and come out in droves, Hispanics, they all, they enjoy, they vote for him because they say they want. Joe Biden, not get a power for stop the American people for choose that they want for choose. The military not get a power there. The system not get a power there. The system believes that the people for choose, and the way the people choose, the winner is the winner. Then again, Donald Trump, they come back as president. Then they hand over power to him peacefully tomorrow. Joe Biden, they give him power. You feel Joe Biden inside hats of his hats. They want to give Trump that power. There. But no more. America get enough institutions. We get for protect. Go put Joe Biden in the hat. If you say we hand over power to Trump, but you not get no choice because not so in job dandy. In your job, not hand over the power because the people of America don't choose them. Now you get more votes, pass up. Now you win at the electoral college, pass up. That is democracy. As painful as the results could be, allow the people for do the thing. But you see, when leaders come in power, they begin to terrorize their citizens, they begin to kill them. Now they make it very difficult for them for hand over power where the time reach. Because now they don't get so many skeletons in their closet. Then they worry now, say, what they going do with me? Well, I left I hand over power. Now this is the problem in Africa. Now it caused a lot of the problems for people left. And I make Dr. Samura Kamara by going in power, not going to make that mistake there. It's going to be right by the people. People don't come up for protest to kill them. And they right for protest. Matter of fact, the country get confidence when people are able to protest freely. Because then they see the democratic values are respected. People get right for protest freely. It is their right. So Donald Trump, they can make him president tomorrow. Just like I was seen as Senegal, peaceful transition of power. Liberia, peaceful transition of power. Ghana, John Mahama, peaceful transition of power. Why Sierra Leone not forget a peaceful transition of power? Hey, we have both Sierra Leone, one of the most civilized countries. Look, we go bury me auntie the other day, and the Walsh old girls, them, they talk. Find out, and he was one of the oldest schools across Africa, just like how Frabi College. People that come out Ghana, other countries, them for camp school and the Walsh. One of the oldest schools in West Africa, if not Africa as a whole. So these are the things where they say Sierra Leone don't get this, but with Sierra Leone, we not protect we heritage under no circumstances. I watched another show yesterday on the TV of one church when they built 1840. Now London, Shropshire. That they did in England, Shropshire. They built that church there from 1840. They not put one screw, one nail not in that church there. Now wood pins, I need to take for Bill. They take today. They protect them, the heritage, Africa. Now this will lack Africa history. We know they protect history. Then this day, maybe daddy talk. Daddy tell me about my grandpa. You know we waiting. We papa yon papa sef. Cause some Forna na me daddy uncle, so na me grand uncle. Me daddy yon daddy. Ba sorry Forna. Et then Africa with the first motokaka. C1. And pass sorry Forna by 1932, it already gets fingerprint. When me say at least if you don't 25. So he born in the maybe 1910s. And don't in circular road. And the first man we can set to circular road. That's a circular road in a bush. Beside the fire force, this all inside the day. Where he talks, he say if he papa be he said they're for own free tongue. But in a be country man, then create all around and then create and take land. My grandpa in a be professional carpenter. I was a carpenter of those days, that powerful carpenter. So if you furniture we build it in the map, not in a shaker. For broken down in itself, not to play. If you want for own free tongue, then for own free tongue. When you look at all of those, their story, their history, and they will go for preserve and keep them. How much of we know about we grandpa and the papa them or the mama them? You know, they which man now they for trace themselves go 10 to 1400. Hey, boy, imagine if I for trace me family lineage. Where I go like for trace me mama. You will go like for trace me lineage, going back something to ADCs or ADs. But then we all left that for that. But those are all the things we'll get for strengthening we historical. I believe say people that will get a history necessarily. It's just eating whenever for bring and come out yet. But Donald Trump that they can't get in presidency. Americans are not happy. People that they move from America, some money go, some money where they all get money. Then they move to Canada, somebody move when a Nevis and kids, they island them and say until Trump in presidency, don't go come back and don't want to deal with her. You don't want to see himself. But he win the election in the game. Dr. Samura Kamara win the election in the game. Anyway, salon people them. Now we continue for hold on. Dr. Samura Kamara don't teach with patience. And not easy. But like I himself said, the time don't reach. And they hand over power peacefully. We don't see no blood. Nobody no die for power. They will treat themselves like civilized people. Yeah. I believe in the fight for justice. I believe say everybody deserves justice. But justice not for be retributive justice where you go catch person, you don't want to go kill her. No. If somebody commit a crime, we'll get a judiciary system, we'll go for strengthen and build, for make sure say people pay for what they didn't do. Through the law. Not take the law in your hand. All right? Did they already announce, Dr. Samura Kamara, the transition they go on and everything? Please, when I exercise patience and restraint. But like I will say, everybody who commit a crime would pay for their crimes. But you are not going to violate anybody in right. You don't get right for take the law in your hand. Yeah? Let the authorities them take the law up for you. And I make one thing where I get for also they implore on Dr. Samura Kamara, whoever get for be the Minister of Justice, the Attorney General, for make sure say we set up a peace commission. A serious one. Not only like so a public we get a public tribunal. Yes, a public tribunal. Sierra Leoneans get for heal. The mental health case that country is very high just because of advantage when they take from people and people don't forget justice. Then they alone and they torment a person. You know, they don't take advantage by you never for fet for yourself. Anytime you go, that can make people crazy. You don't get the help what you need. They don't go beat you and kill your family, kill you picking, kill your wife. You don't for fight back. The system will protect you, for protect you. Then they alone a mental health crisis and make person feel like a crazy. So we have to do it, Dr. Samura Kamara. We have to hold, if not even a public tribunal, which I will highly recommend a public tribunal, because it gets a lasting effect on the society. And it's documented. Videos are there showing. Let some people see what they do publicly. The victims then come and identify anyone that will cause their harm, then they to them. Then the judge and judges then will take action accordingly. But we have to have it. Not to vengeance, not to revenge. It's the right thing to do. They do it in South Africa, they do it in Rwanda. Look at Rwanda today. So we have to have a public tribunal for what has happened since 2018 to Sierra Leoneans, that make people come out and voice out and feel publicly. If we do that, then we can't go heal, Dr. Samura Kamara. So dear, would I get for be to the general? I think that for be the most important thing we therefore do for we. And I make if you get for pick that person for be somebody we they in line with your values and principles, because we want you focus on developing that nation. You know, man, we sabi. Like how we say again, we focus on the healthcare area. We map every community and town in that country. Every citizen should be entitled to healthcare. It is in the Constitution. It's a protected right. We have a moral responsibility to do it. We map that one country there. Every village is in town. No Sierra Leone enough for day about 5 to 10 miles away from a clinic Of course, we connect roads them, transportation go day. We go encourage your brother and sister them back for go to the villages them because we bring everything to them. Electricity, water. Hey, Dr. Samura, we get back to work. But if we do it that way, the Singapore theory, a housing commission for day, Dr. Samura Kamara, we have to look at the housing situation in that. That's not left farm, not left farm, not left farm. I know say we should also the plan for camp. Everything is on there. But we have a vision. And we execute that vision there. Nobody know for leave that crew, Dr. Samura Kamara. I want this to be a priority of yours. You forbid a president when they make that change and that market it for people. Nobody know for leave that crew, no slum area. We for eradicate slums. They're not going for just take advantage of people. Any I want. No. Not for able. Anyways, I left for good luck to Sierra Leoneans. Until I read from me again. Yeah. I wish you that well. Would you observe the situation as it is? Would I stay conscious? When I continue for stand with Dr. Samura Kamara? We are patiently waiting. Will they continue for Corona when I can't join we? They'll come there together. Don't be left behind. Not left behind. Not left the cost Dr. Samura Kamara no more. The people good talk because they go give you 10,000 leons. Can't join. Because now we sabi we safe. We watch we safe. Now we sabi we safe. Let tomorrow and not sideline you. We're not forbid that way because we want a Sierra Leone way, regardless of what you do, what you support, we want to create opportunities for everybody for survive. I don't care what you be say, what you don't say, but Sierra Leone small until we get to that point. I want for Leone to protect to ourselves. When I can join the electoral justice fight with Dr. Samura Kamara and the people of Sierra Leone. We're on the winning side. Soon, Dr. Samura Kamara will get in power. We get out. So you go for day with all the audio you don't put on social media, all man don't have you position we be there. How you go for day? Think about this. All right. I'll let for now. Bye bye, Ibrahim.